Welcome back. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for y'all today. It's one show today. I did drop the Araneta and Shrimpsy video. That is live right now, so make sure to check that out when you get time. Waiting for everyone to roll on in, and then we'll get started in just a minute. To kind of go over the schedule and what the plan is for the week. All right. I will be live probably twice tomorrow. I will let you know what time. And then I'm going to work on the Jahai Tucker video next. Jahai Tucker video is next. I'm going to make sure to get that out for y'all as well. So you guys got that. So check out the Jahai Tucker video. And then I'll be going live tomorrow once in the morning, probably earlier than I usually go, probably 11 in the morning, something like that, 11:30 Eastern time, most likely. I'll go live. And then I'll go live again at 7 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock at night, your time. So keep that in mind. Those will be the two times I go live. I just want to test out the early one, and I have other stuff I have to do later in the day. So I'm going to take care of all that. Make sure to check out the Araneta video. That is live now. That is up there, Araneta and Shrimpsy. The only book I could find that on was DraftKings. DraftKings was the only book I could find that on. So those are the odds that I used. In addition, dropped a bunch of other videos. There's a bunch of videos out this week. There's a bunch of videos out that I've dropped for y'all. Just take a look at them real quick. Glalia Fi and Francisco Rodriguez, Kona Walker. Yeah, and I did not continue my Hema video. That is out as well. That fight is Thursday, and obviously I have the video for y'all on Brian Norman and Sasaki. All those videos are live. I'm just gonna give everyone a minute to roll on in, and then we'll get started. In the interim, I will pay the bills for y'all. What up, Barrel Strength? Good to have you aboard. I appreciate that. The king of boxing betting. I do appreciate that. I appreciate that quite a bit. All right. All right, let's get into it. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing blog, all forms of social media. Please smash the like button and subscribe if you have not already. Join the Patreon. Link is in the description. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. Is $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. There's $5 a month gets you the lock of the week. It gets you asked to book in. It gets you access to the Discord. It's a great boxing community to be a part of. It's a great boxing community to be a part of. You'll get the live betting. You get the updated props. In addition to all of that, we stream fights there, and it's a great community to be part of. So you get stream fights, you get the lock of the week, you get the as the bookie anything, and you get the updated props, live betting, all for $5 a month. My brain is not working today. My brain is shot today. That's interesting. I want to get into all of this. After you guys do that, head on over to and the link is in the description. It's also in the ticker below. It's pinned in the chat. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. So make sure to join the Patreon. Just $5 a month. Link is in the description. After you guys do that, head over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move with stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. Carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right, y'all. Appreciate everyone here. Do appreciate everyone here. Let me get into some of these chats here. Havlock says, I'm just here so I don't get fined. Well, either way, Havlock, it's good to have you aboard. I'm thrilled. I'm blessed to have you. I mean that sincerely to everyone who is here. You guys could be anywhere listening to anything, but you guys choose to be here, and it means the world to me. I truly appreciate that. Thank y'all for being here, even if you're only here not to get fined. Marshawn Lynch. Dude, Sasaki is super tough. I can't see him winning the fight. Norman is better. Norman is more skilled. Norman's a better athlete. But Sasaki's got power and he's rugged. It's going to be an entertaining fight. It's going to be a fun fight. It's a good fight for sure. FanDuel has Araneta fight at -116. Yeah, that's what I use for my book. If you check out my video, I'm sorry, that's what I use for my video. If you check out my video, I break it down. Both guys are at -116 according to FanDuel. So keep your eye on that. Keep your eye on that. What's the chance of Sasaki winning? 25, 30%, I would say. 25%. It's a long shot. It's not impossible. He's got power. It's basically a puncher's chance, and he has power to land. If Norman can keep the fight on the outside, it's almost zero, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think the fight's going to be on the inside, so I'd give about a 25% chance of winning. About 25% chance of winning. He got power. He can get in exchanges. He could hurt him. It's a fight. You never know what's going to happen. Bovada got Araneta at -150. Those are interesting odds. He's been all over the place. The book on that thing has been crazy. It's been jumping all over the place. Simsbury was a major betting favorite, a massive betting favorite not long ago. Yesterday he was a pretty big betting favorite. I waited a day to do the fight, and the odds switched. And now Araneta on some books is a favorite. FanDuel has it even both -116. So it's really interesting. It's interesting. That fight is interesting. Betting on these smaller weight classes it's difficult, and that's why I generally say to avoid it. Like heavyweights and 105, 108 pounders, you don't know what's going to happen. There's not a ton of tape. Simsbury is a world champion. There's not a ton of tape on him. He fights often, and there's not a lot of tape on him. There was a much more tape on Araneta, so I got to watch that. Araneta is good, southpaw, stalker, patient, sit upright. He's not overly aggressive. He's a patient stalker puncher. He's got big power, left-handed, good feet, good athlete, long, good jab. Araneta is a good fighter, for sure. In addition to that, Shrimstree is also good. Typical kind of Thai fighter. Those really strong legs. It looks like he's got implants in his calves. Strong legs. A good hand speed. Good feet. Controls range. It gets in and out very, very well. It's an interesting fight. Offensively, it's going to be a good fight. If Simsbury can get in and stay in, he's got a shot. But Araneta is a better athlete. He's got the better jab. I think Araneta wins this fight. But this is a very, very good, very, very close, very, very competitive fight. Muscle all over the place, telling everyone Gary said not going the distance at -180. Is this on which fight? Is this on Brian Norman? I don't think Brian Norman is going the distance. I think someone is getting knocked out. I think the fight not to go the distance. Which fight are we talking about? Not I said not going the distance. I said Norman is not going the distance. I love that bet. I love Norman not to go the distance. I just got him like 2 hours ago. If you can get Araneta minus 150. The odds aren't great. You can get it evenish. It's not bad. What's the chances that Sasaki wins? Like I said, about 25%, I would say. He's got a punch a shot. He can get in and out. He's rugged. But Norman's better. Norman is better across the board. Now, that doesn't mean he's going to win. Sasaki's got real power. He's aggressive. He commits to his shots. He can hurt him. You can end the fight, So, and Sasaki's got a shot, but I wouldn't bet on him. I like the fight not going the distance. Arnetta and Norman fight. The Arnetta fight, I'm not convinced that doesn't go the distance. The Norman fight, I think someone for sure is getting knocked out. If someone doesn't get knocked out in that fight, we're going to have an all-time classic Gatti War type fight. That fight's going to be in a phone booth. They're going to be if we go 12 in that fight, boy, that's a fun fight. We got a fight of the year kind of if that goes 12. When you started betting boxing, how much was your betting price? It varied. When I started betting boxing, I was betting all sports, so I was betting much, much smaller on boxing. As I because I was betting on other things too, and I wasn't winning on the other things. So once I dropped that off, it jumped out a lot. But I wasn't betting much when I first started betting boxing. Johnny has Araneta and Moneyline Norman KO. I like that. I like that quite a bit. Let me see. Paulie, what odds is he getting? Araneta is at minus 116. Let me see what Norman by stoppage is. Hang on real quick. All right, give me 1 second. No, mine is 135. Let me use FanDuel's odds. All right, my parlay calculator, if I'm parlaying this correctly, tells me I'm getting plus 224. Is that about what he's getting on that? Did he say about two and a quarter? Getting over plus 200? That's pretty good odds. I like it. It's a good bet. Donnie says knows what he's doing. I haven't checked that out yet, but I'll check out his video today. He was at his live today. I don't usually watch him live. I usually go back and watch him, but I definitely have interest in what Johnny says. Was watching tape on McGrail. He seems like, McGrail's going to win the fight for sure. I think he's a great bet. Anxiety is ready to be raised on Thursday. It's going to be a good night. Thursday is a good night of boxing. Thursday morning, I should say, I guess. Thursday morning is going to be really good. Thursday night if you're in Japan. After watching Arnetta make an opponent throw up in the ring, I was sold. I think he's going to win. I'm not 100%. Shrimshri is a really good fighter. Strong guy, good skill set, short, stocky, powerful. I like him. Friday night fight, David Stevens. First, it's a tough one. That's a tough one. Let me get to that in a minute. Do I have a book on that? Hang on. Stevens is the favorite in that fight. I like Stevens over Kamakov, but that's a tough one right there. Boy, if you want to, like, the odds aren't compelling. To me, that's a pass because I don't know what I'm going to get in either fighter, and the odds aren't compelling enough for me to take the dog. Right, you're plus 100, plus 125. These aren't odds that are compelling enough for me to bet this fight. To be honest with you, to be completely forthright with you guys. Stevens is minus 150, minus 125, and Kamakov is plus 116 and an even. It moves the needle for me not at all to bet that fight. It's just not a sexy fight to bet. If you really have like the urge to pick one guy or the other, I would pick Stevens. But that's a hard pass for me on that fight. I'm passing on that fight. If you're a DGen and you gotta bet on everything, I guess I would take Stevens at minus 150, minus 125. But it's just not compelling enough for me to bet on him, to be honest. It was on his live, but he posted it as well. I will check that out. Swindle's in the house. Think Yafai fight goes a distance? I do. My inkling is that Yafai does go the distance. That's been my inkling all along. So Yafai to go the distance, I like quite a bit. I like that quite a bit. Araneta money line, Norman not to go the distance plus 150. Oh yeah, you're not getting great odds on FanDuel. It's plus 225. FanDuel plus 224, whatever I said. Well, that's on FanDuel. You're not getting great odds on Bovada, but what can you do? If that's the only book you got, that's the only book that you could use. Certainly understandable. It's still a good bet. I like it. I think it hits. I'm just saying there's better. It gets better odds on FanDuel. That was my only point. All right. I gotta start going live again in the afternoon. The afternoons are much, much, much more lively. All right. Let me get into my DraftKings book. I'm going to run down. I'm going to run through this. Guys, please leave any questions, comments, thoughts, super chats below. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Put them below. I will get to them. Super chats are always appreciated. Question, comments, of course. Additionally, just to reiterate, I will be going live twice tomorrow at different times. I have an appointment at my usual time, which is usually like 3 o'clock Eastern. So I'll probably be going live early. And then I'll be doing this time again as well. Thursday, Friday is up in the air. I may not go live at all on Thursday. I will be traveling. I'll be traveling all day. I'll be flying to New York. I'm going to that Malnicki fight on Saturday. And then Friday, I'm going to my schedule's all over the place as well. But I will keep you guys updated. I'll probably do a late live on Friday. I don't know what I'm going to do Thursday. It's all over the place. But I'll have plenty of content for you guys. I'll try to keep you guys updated and locked in. I will send you guys out a lock of the week tomorrow. You will absolutely have a lock of the week tomorrow. I will have that out for you guys as well. There's a lot to get into. All right. If you have any questions, comments, or super chats, get into it now. All right. Brian Norman. Minus 550. I like it. Brian Norman by stoppage, minus 125. I like that a lot. That's a good bet. Norman by stoppage. The prop I like quite a bit. What knockdown props? I don't like these props. We don't have either fighter to be knocked. Either fighter to be knocked down. Yes, I like that a lot. I like either fighter to be that. That's the prop I was looking for. Minus 260. I like that. Fight props to go the distance. No. All right. So there's some money to be made on this fight. Brian Norman money line. I like it. Brian Norman's by stoppage. I like it. Either fighter to be knocked down. I like it. The fight to go the distance. I like it. Those are good bets. Those are good bets there. I like everything there. I like either fighter to be knocked down at minus 260. I think that's a good bet for your parlay. Either fighter getting knocked down is a really, really good bet. Brian Norman by stoppage is a good bet. The fight not to go the distance is a good bet. So that's minus 180, minus 260, minus 125. Those are good odds. And even Brian Norman at minus 550, if you want to parlay it, it gives you a foundation. It gives you something to build with at minus 550. So there's a lot of money to be made on this. I'm not touching Ruiz at 10 at minus 2,500. It's not worth it to me. Stevens and Kamakov, to me, like Brian Norman by stoppage is minus 125. David Stevens on the money line is minus 125. And I would, if you're asking me who I would bet Stevens. But I wouldn't bet that. I would just bet Norman by KO at the same exact odds, which to me is a much better bet. It's a much better bet, right? Like I think Stevens is going to win. But if you're asking me for at the same price, what's better, Brian Norman? I wanted to address something here. I'll get back to you, but I wanted to address this. What's 3D Boxing's top 5 horror movies? Child's Play. It's Jaws. Is Jaws a horror movie? I would say Jaws is a horror movie. If you guys ever seen The Skin I Live In, if you've not seen The Skin I Live In, check out The Skin I Live In. It for sure is on it. It is on it for sure. So that's 4. Jaws is a horror movie. I'm counting Jaws. I'll go with The Shining. All right, so The Shining, Jaws, Child Play, The Skin I Live In, and It. Those will be my 5. Right there. I like that question, though. That was a good question. All right, let me get back to this. I got distracted, but I did like that question. All right. I would take Stevens. I don't love that bet. I think there are better bets to be made. These odds are wild. I do love Kona Walker. To me, Kona Walker is a steal at minus 225. I would lock that up. McGrail, I would lock that up. Walker and McGrail, I think, is a great bet. I think that's a terrific bet. I do like Yafai, but at minus 330, that's a difficult bet for me to place. I do think he wins, but I don't love that. The odds to me are a little wide. Kane Sandoval minus 4,000. I'm not touching that. Caleb Walsh up minus 1,600. I would get in on that. And then I'm going to have I like Jahai Tucker. I like Melanicki. I think those are good bets. I'm going to get into Jahai Tucker. That's the next video I'm going to do. I'm going to have that for you guys tomorrow. Tentatively, I like Jahai Tucker, but just hold the presses on that until I get to the tape. I'm doing the tape on that next. I will have it for you guys live tomorrow for sure. If not, it'll be tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day for me, and then I'm out and about. I don't know how much I'm going to have for you guys over the next couple of days. But I'm going to try to break down at least one more fight, probably the Melanicki fight after that, if I can get more tape on Kamel. But this is tentatively what I like, and we can build a pretty good parlay out of this. Caleb Walsh, Vito Melanicki, Gal Yafai, Peter McGrail, Kona Walker, David Stevens, Brian Norman, all types of bets we can make on this. Brian Norman by stoppage, Brian Norman on the money line, either fighter to be knocked down, fight not to go the distance. Kona Walker minus 255, Peter McGrail minus 475, Gal Yafai, Caleb Walsh, Vito Melanicki, Jahai Tucker. I want to get into Jahai Tucker. Just put a bookmark in Jahai Tucker right now. I think Jahai Tucker is good. It is a hell of a challenge. But Jahai Tucker has passed the test mostly. He's been moving rapidly. I think way too rapidly. I think Top Rank wants to drop him. Unfortunately, they're not going to be able to drop him. I do think he beats Chuck Simpson, but I got to get to the tape before I give my official take on that. but that will absolutely be the next fight I get into. All right. All right. Here's where I left off. Last time Liam Taylor fought, he was dead after 6. Conor Walker, pressure fighter. I think he stops him before 10.5. Possibly. I just like to me at minus 255. That's good enough to build your parlay around, right? Like I'm not trying to be the smartest person in the room. I'm trying to make money every week. And how can I make money this week? To me, it's Brian Norman and Conor Walker. Kind of like where I'm at on that. But McGrell's got better odds, so take McGrell. KO for Norman. See, 1 through 6 or 7 and 12. You're really getting nitpicky here. Why not just take him by stoppage? I would guess the 7 to 12. If you're putting a gun in my head, I would take the 7 to 12. But I would just take him by stoppage. Again, we're just looking to make money. The stoppage pays plus 175. Betting odds are on Araneta. Araneta? I think he's saying Araneta. The skin I love is the skin I live in. Antonio Banderas. Did you know Chucky? No. The movie scared the hell out of me when I was a kid. My parents showed it to me. My dad showed it to me. That and The Shining, and they still scared the hell out of me. That's why I had to put him on the list. Had to. Yeah, I've noticed this. Have you noticed this? Like, boxing fans and horror fans. There's like that Venn diagram is really big. Like, there's a big cross section of boxing fans who also like horror movies. Boxing fans and Bruce Lee fans, major crossover. That makes a little bit more sense. But there's definitely, like, if you look at the Venn diagram, it's mostly interlapping between boxing fans and horror fans. I do agree with that. Basket case, you have a Siamese twin growing up on your back. I don't know. Child's Play is nice, classic. It's a classic. I love horror movies. See, if you haven't seen Hereditary, check it out. I don't think I have. I know I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever seen it. Rambler basket case is legendary. Yafai versus Rodriguez to go the distance. Carlos Vargas. I think it goes the distance. What odds do we land on that? Let me pull that up again. Minus 215. Yeah. Yeah, I would take it. I think it goes the distance. Our favorite troll didn't pop up today. Unfortunately, he usually is on the earlier stream. So I'm going to go live tomorrow early. I think like noon Eastern, I'm going to try to go live. So check that out. I wonder what Muscle's favorite horror movie. We'll ask him. Next time he's on, we'll ask him. He's not in the chat today, unfortunately. David Stevens, yes, it's earlier. My guess is Stevens, but to me, I'm not betting on that fight. Stevens is minus 125. That's the same exact odds that I can get Brian Norman Jr. by stoppage. So to me, a better bet is Brian Norman Jr. by stoppage. So I'm going to bet on that instead. This week's boxing card, Scream live bets. I agree. There's going to be some good money to be made live betting. You fight over 10.5 and Walker money. Yeah, see, this is a 3D boxing parlay right here. See, Sagu speaks my language. I like this. You fight over and Walker money line. I like it. What up, Cedric? Good to have you aboard, my man. Good to have you aboard. Barrel strength. I'm not the cat. I like horror movies, but like I'm not like a horror movie junkie like that. But I appreciate that, Barrel. I do like horror movies. The Stevens fight is what I'm focusing on this week. Who do you like, Havlock? I like Stevens. I don't like him that much. Like, it's David Stevens. I'm not gonna really bet the ranch on Stevens. Who do you like in the fight? Do you feel super confident with Dynamite David Stevens? He just lost to Melakusiv. Competitive fight, fun fight, but he clearly lost. And then he also has a stoppage loss to Joshan James. I want us to all remember exactly who Stevens is. Let me know who you like in that fight, Havlik. If you guys have any questions, comments, thoughts, put them in there now. I'm going to run through this one more time, and I'll go over the schedule, and I'll answer any questions that you guys have. I'm going to end the stream. Brian Norman Jr. Moneyline. Love it. Brian Norman, but I stoppage. Feel comfortable with that. Either fighter to be knocked down. I do like that. Fight to go the distance, minus 180. I do like that. David Stevens at minus 125. It's not my favorite bet, but I will take it. I will take Stevens in that fight, even though I don't love it. I would not bet on that fight. Sorry. It's just Conor Walker, money line, take it. Peter McGraw, money line, take it. Gallify, money line. I don't love it, but I do think he wins. I think that hits. Caleb Walsh, minus 1,600, easy. Belanicki, minus 1,600, take it. Did Caleb Walsh just get worse? I feel like when I opened up, he was minus 14. Am I bugging? When I opened this up, Caleb Walsh was minus 1,400. Am I totally bugging? Jahai Tucker, minus 330. I think I like that. Same odds for Yafai and Jahai Tucker. Interesting. Lock up Thursday. You want to lock for Thursday? Take either fighter to get knocked down in the Stevens fight. You guys got the David Stevens fight in my brain. In the Brian Norman Jr. fight, take either fighter to be knocked down. What up, Muscles? Joshan James gets he got stopped by Lester Martinez on Pro Box, right? Yeah, he gets Lester Martinez. No, that's about right for Walsh. Okay, I'm bugging then. After 2 or 3 rounds, I should have a good feel on what to bet on. Okay, you gonna just live bet on that? I got you. Minus 1,450. All right, I'm totally bugging. The people want to know what's your favorite. Yeah, Muscles. That's I totally forgot already. Muscles. Everyone wants to know what your favorite horror movie is. Swindle. Lester Martinez is the future Canelo. It's not to go the distance safer than taking or another money line. No. I don't think so. This is a toss-up fight to bet on. If you got I think it goes the distance, honestly. I do. I'm not convinced that I wouldn't bet on it. There are better bets to make than how confident I feel on it to go the distance, but I think it goes the distance. I think Arenado wins. Close. Muscles. What's your favorite horror movie? I can't end this until you tell the people. The people want to know. Talk to him, Muscles. Talk to him. Norman. All right. If you guys have any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, let me know. Or forever hold your peace. I'm about to end this. McGrill all day. I think McGrill wins easy, Chinchilla. I love McGrill on that. Put him in your lock. He's going to be in my lock. My favorite horror movie is The Hills Have Eyes. That's a good one. Well done, Muscles. Well done. I don't know why people were wondering what your favorite horror movie is, but they were asking me. Hostel is another good horror movie. Yeah, Muscles has some good takes here on the horror movie. Conan Walker not to go the distance. I wouldn't touch it. I would just take him on the money line. I think my guess is Conan Walker stops him, but I think a safer bet is just take Conan Walker on the money line. Insidious and Paranormal Activity. McGrail plus Norman not to go the distance. This is another 3D boxing type parlay. Well done, Chinchilla. Well done. Paranormal Activity had me scared at night. Yeah. I haven't been scared from a horror movie in a while, but Hills Have Eyes is nice. Sure is. Hostile is my shit. Own both those movies. I think there's a correlation between horror movies and boxing fans. I don't know why, but there absolutely is. This was fun. This was a fun stream. I'm gonna wrap this up though. I'll be live twice tomorrow. Again, I will be live earlier, like noon Eastern, and then I'll be live again later in the night about this time again tomorrow. I got stuff during the day. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let me see what let me see. All right. I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. All right, appreciate y'all. If you have no further questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, forever hold your peace, because I'm gonna wrap this up. I will see y'all tomorrow. And again, I'm gonna work on that Jahai Tucker video. So I'm gonna have the Jahai Tucker video up for you tomorrow and 2 lives tomorrow. All right. McGrail stops. No stoppage. No decision. McGrail by decision. Hell no stoppage. McGrail's got no pop. He doesn't want to hurt nobody. Take care, bro. All right, y'all. From Texas to the world, thank y'all. And God, take it by decision, if anything. Yeah, but take him on the money line. All right, y'all. Texas to the world, thank y'all. And God.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.